Yesterday saw clashes between South Africans and foreign nationals in Alexandria. A group calling itself the Dudula Movement demanded that undocumented foreigners leave the area. Shops operated by foreign nationals were forced to close. Well, police addressed the media earlier.
We will do our best to ensure that our people are and feel safe, and that is exactly what we did. Even last night, we deployed large numbers of the police. Our people have been safe. Remember, there was also a call for the shutdown. Once again, as I said, we were in large numbers. Our members were everywhere. And yes, our community did not heed the call, and we are thankful to them to support lawfulness, law and order, not support lawlessness. And for that, we are thankful to our community. We want to thank them. So this morning so far, we had only 1 or 2 burning of tires, isolated incidents. By and large, compared to yesterday, it's day and night. It's very, very quiet today.
Major General, we have seen small outbursts of burning tires this morning. What we had seen was the Alexandra Taxi Association clearing out the flare-ups rather than SAPS units being on scene. Your comment on that?
Yes, thank you very much. This is part of what I said earlier. The community is not supporting this call of stay away. The community wants to continue with their life. The community doesn't want to support lawlessness. They want to support law and order. So therefore, these taxis, as they drive around, if they come there before the police, they remove before the police came. So there's a greater collaboration today between the taxis and the police.
Major General, any update in terms of the number of arrests that have been made thus far? Any change from yesterday? Also, the number of injuries, is there any update on that? There's been no violence this morning, but perhaps you might have gathered more information into the evening.
Yeah, thank you very much. So far, there are no further injuries. We did arrest somebody with a possession of a replica of a firearm. It's a toy gun, but for the purpose of ensuring that he gets a stiffer sentence, we charge him with a firearm act, which is carrying a replica of a firearm. That is the only arrest that we're having thus far.
Major General, are you able to give assurance? Govan, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Major General. Do you have any information about planned protests by Dudula Movement today?
Yeah, well, remember their call yesterday, nothing has changed. Their call yesterday was that people must stay away, and that's supposed to happen, and that is not happening. We are on the ground. Like you heard earlier, they did try to put up some tires here and there, but our numbers are just outnumbering them. So it's making it difficult for them, and if they wanted to, they are not doing anything. So we are not aware of any other new information.
Major General, members from the Dudula Movement say that they're also hoping for this movement to also be spread to other townships in and around Johannesburg and Gauteng. Do you have any intelligence on any other areas, perhaps the Chesterstown region, Tetula?
Yeah, I think as you're aware that the Dudula Movement has been around in some other areas. But our posture as the police is, we say to them that what we don't want is lawlessness. If community have issues to raise, they are more than welcome to do so. But after raising the issues, they must step back. The police must do their job. We will not allow the community to take law into their own hands.
Right now, Major General, the hawkers, informal traders, by and large, haven't opened their stores. In terms of the formal spaza shops, about half of them have opened throughout Alexandria. And the reason they haven't opened is because they're uncertain whether the Tetula movement will start the protest around lunch, as they did yesterday. Will you be going to these informal traders telling them to open, or are you just trying to ensure the protest doesn't start?
Yeah, we will not necessarily go to shop. But as we patrol, and some people did approach us already, we told them, no, this call is not legal, it's illegal. So if people want to disobey them, they're in their right. They must go with law and order, they must go with the police. And by and large, the community are doing that.
What is the police message to informal traders in Alexandria?
We can say to them, be rest assured, if you are aware or hear about anything, let the police know. We are everywhere. We'll be there in no time to make sure that you are safe.
Have you recovered any of the goods taken by the Dudula movement from the informal traders yesterday?
No, not this morning. No, we not recover anything.
Is there any plan to recover any of the goods taken during yesterday's protest?
Absolutely. If we come across, we'll definitely do that. Remember, our main aim is to ensure that law and order take place.
Finally then, Major General, I see that some of the organizers of the Alex Dudula movement continue gathering and having meetings. What's your position towards that?
Yeah, remember the gathering itself is not the crime. The crime is when they now go out and take law into their own hands. That's why we step in.
Major General, we've seen the Johannesburg Metro Police Department carry out operations in the CBD where the informal traders are being removed from the side of the road. Do you think this is maybe adding to the sentiment against foreign nationals and informal traders in areas like Alexandria?
Not necessarily. I think for a long time, the call, remember, their function, JMPD, primarily, they got three functions. One of them is by law enforcement. So when they deal with the traders, they are just doing what they are doing as a day-to-day function.